it. Yes, sir. Sell it. Hi everyone, my name is Mark Meyer, and I'm here to give you free tips on how to turn your unwanted items into money on sites like eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, and Poshmark. I've sold over $1 million in secondhand goods, half of which most people would have thrown away. The average individual has over $1,000 worth of unwanted, unused items in their home. I'm gonna give you my best pro tips while taking a tour through your house, room by room, to tell you exactly where the hidden money is. Wanna know my golden rule? If you haven't used it, if it doesn't fit anymore, if you outgrew it, if you don't like the style and it's not serving you well in your life, you should do like Frozen and let it go. Let it go. You don't need it anymore. Let it go. And be more sustainable. What do you got to lose? You're stuck at home anyway. The first place I want to take you to is the living room. It's a media haven. Unwanted media or electronics, they're taking up space on your shelves. Why not convert those into thin green strips of paper that sit nicely in your wallet? Even VCR players sell. Vintage game consoles, ultra hot. Your Nintendos, your original Game Boys, they sell for $60 and plus. Anything in large collections. So things like CDs and DVDs, they're only worth 50 cents or $1, but when you have shelves and shelves and shelves of them, they really add up quickly. Most houses that we go into have several hundred DVDs or CDs, and we generally group them by category. So we put our rom-coms, our horrors, and we separate them in genres, and they do much better that way and aim more towards $1 per unit. Also, shipping is extremely cheap on the internet because the Postal Service offers discounted rates for media mail. Let's take a look at your bedroom. There's always going to be items inside your bedroom that don't fit, that you don't wear anymore. In your closet, I bet you have 1 or 2 really nice items that you never use that you got as a gift. And ladies, how about that ex-boyfriend gift that you loved, but you don't love him anymore? Those are premium items to sell on the internet. As nice as it was and it doesn't serve you anymore, sell it. You have designer items? Did you spend a lot of money? Put the receipts with the original boxes and the dust covers, and you're gonna increase the value of those items. It's really important because there's a lot of fakes out there and you wanna be able to authenticate yours. People pay more money when they have the receipts. Poshmark has a thing called your closet, and you can list many of the used items in your closet. The thing that's beautiful about that is it makes it nice and easy for someone in your size to look at all the items that don't fit you or that you don't want anymore. So it's possible you may sell more than one item at a time and offer discounts to those buyers. Everyone has old cell phones that they're not using anymore, including other outdated electronics like SLR cameras or laptops they're not using. All those electronics can be refurbed online, and I suggest selling them. The iPhone 4, 5, 6, even the iPhone 1 is desirable. Your old Walkman, sometimes your old MP3 player, a lot of people still collect those. So it's worth trying to sell it online. Jewelry is a gold mine. And while most people know that gold and silver is worth a lot of money, what many people don't know is just because it's broken doesn't mean it lost its value. In fact, we've sold many gold bracelets, rings, run over by trucks, and they still retain 80 to 90% of their gold value. Gold is at over $1,700 an ounce. So if you want to make a little extra money, I recommend selling that 5th grade communion necklace or that Christmas gift that no longer fits you. Guys, what about you? Do you have those Jordans sitting in the closet that you don't want to use anymore? Or maybe you collected swords and knives for a while and you grew out of the phase? Those are great items to put on the internet, because the truth is, if it's not cutting it for you anymore, you should let it cut you a check and get it out the door. How about things you've stored from your childhood? Like G.I. Joes, Barbies, Legos? Legos sell for $10 a pound on eBay. How about your kids' rooms? If they have excess toys that they're not gonna use and you know you're not having any more kids, I really recommend that you put them together in big lots and sell them online. Clothing for your kids, they do well as long as you group a whole bunch according to the date. Even in your bathroom, women, you may find makeup kits or palettes that just never enjoyed. If they're brand new and you haven't used them, I promise you can go sell those online and there'll be someone that's waiting to buy them. Even in the kitchen, you can cook up some cash. Cast iron is so hot on the internet. Brands like Griswold and Wagner do very well. The average cast iron frying pan sells between $30 and $85. So if you have an excess, I really recommend selling them online. Let's talk about your storage rooms. Whether it's in the garage or the attic, I know there's money sitting there for you. If you have things you're not using, particularly exercise equipment, bicycles, old yard machines that no longer work, or old electronics, I really encourage you to look those up. When it comes to big items, I highly recommend Facebook Marketplace. The second is Craigslist. Both of those have no fees and you're only gonna deal with local buyers. When you sell these items, take 3 to 4 really good photos. More if you can. You're gonna wanna get a wide shot of the item to show how beautiful it is. Then you're gonna wanna do detail shots that show the condition, as well as model tags and labels from the factory. If it's an electric item, you're gonna wanna plug it in to make sure it works.
If this thing works, you hit a home run, man.
Because who knows how long it's been since you plugged them in. Researching these items is pretty easy. You wanna go to eBay and go into the sold section, and you're gonna compare your item to the items that sold. If it's sold for $100 and yours are in better condition, ask $150 or $200. If it's in worse condition, you can sell for a little less. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have questions, put them down below and I promise to answer them. Please subscribe to my YouTube because I have more videos like this. Let's get started. Dust off those old items, get your camera and get shooting, posting, listing, and stacking that cash. Thanks everyone.